May. I'm the controller for North America Construction 1993 Limited. North America Construction is a fairly large municipal contractor specializing primarily in water and wastewater treatment plants. We'll often have about 20 projects ongoing at one time. They're long-term projects. Usually they span 2 to 3 years apiece. I started with the company in '99. Our revenues were somewhere in the $30 to $35 million a year range, and they've grown now to consistently be in the $200 million a year range. We've gone from a head count in the accounting department from a roughly 4 to approximately 9 people now. But with the increased efficiencies we're seeing, we anticipate further growth in the company, but we think we won't need to add additional people. We try to keep subcontractors to a minimum. But we'll have thousands of suppliers and hundreds of cost codes on each job. The approval in our company exists at the purchase order level. So when the purchase order gets generated, which happens by a central purchasing department, it will then go to the job site for the project manager's approval or somebody he delegates to approve those. We'll process somewhere around 1,500, 2,000 invoices per month. And we've been using the AP process in Jonas exclusively. We'll use Digio in the recent years, which has helped streamline our payables process. We're now electronically workflowing the purchase orders to the job site for approval by the project manager. And they'll attach the packing slip, which will again flow right to the AP clerk for processing when the invoice arrives. And there's no more couriers, there's no more lost paperwork. We can reproduce a purchase order in an instant if we need to, and we're not having problems with duplicate paperwork being lost or waiting for couriers to arrive in the mail either. And it's helped speed things up quite a bit. We've always had the project manager approve the purchase order. However, what it's allowed us is it's been a big time saver, and we used to incur a lot of issues with paper being lost somewhere in transit. We have very remote job sites. So this has allowed us to eliminate those logistical problems, provided we can get an internet connection. It will allow us to electronically get paperwork back and forth from the head office to job sites and back quickly and efficiently. Before we used the equipment management, we used to just have an Excel spreadsheet tracking depreciation, and we'd arbitrarily throw money at a job site just to try to allocate it somewhere from time to time. We've done equipment tracking with Jonas for probably 10 years now, and it's really what we're doing is just being able to attribute direct costs to a piece of equipment. So in other words, repairs and maintenance, we're able to code that directly to that piece of equipment, and in turn we'll operate as a sort of internal rental company, so we can see whether it's worthwhile owning or renting a piece of equipment. We can track its costs, we can track how often it's used, and see if that equipment is saving us money by owning it versus what a rental would have been. It gives incentive to the jobs to get that equipment off their site as quickly as possible. They're no longer hoarding equipment, so they're freeing it up for other jobs to use. And as a company, we no longer need to have as massive an inventory of equipment. We're saving cash, we're saving dollars, and we're not, the profits, if you will, the money we're saving staying within company rather than being sent to rental companies. For payroll, we were anywhere from paying 200 to upwards of maybe 600 to 800 people, depending on volumes. And our payroll department consists of one manager and either a part-time clerk, or if need be, we will get a full-time person in. But we've never had more than 2 people in our payroll department. Within that 200 to 800 people that may be employed at us at any one time, we'll have them scattered throughout the country and in various provinces under various union agreements, and all that's handled through Jonas within our existing staff.